welcome to tonight's concert. My name is Micah Lopez, and I am the guest director of this year's East Metro Middle Level Honors Orchestra. I just want to talk a little bit about this group. So this is a 7th through 9th grade auditioned orchestra that happens in October. So it's not just a easy, oh, I can play, I can just go into it. No, they actually audition for a group of judges, and they get selected to participate in an orchestra like this. So all of them have worked very hard and have pulled off a lot of really cool, and honestly just put a lot of effort into the concert, and it's been such a fun experience being able to work with them. So the theme for tonight's concert wraps around the idea of adventure. Each piece that we are performing tonight kind of takes us to a new place, somewhere else. From exploring cathedrals to exploring the ancient wonders, to racing across the frozen tundra of Alaska. But in many ways, it's an adventure of the musicians here themselves. They've gone out of their comfort zone to audition, especially at a middle school level. It's so much scarier. After only being on their instruments for a few years, to then audition and be a part of a group like this playing such difficult music. So getting them out of their comfort zone, to then committing to all the rehearsals. So we've been meeting once a week on Wednesdays since the beginning of January until now. And this week is kind of their performance week. Actually yesterday we were at Central Middle School performing for the Central Middle School students, and gave them a little bit of a teaser performance. They've had a performance yesterday and now tonight. So they're super pumped to perform for you guys, and we're so proud of the music we were able to handle and play for you guys tonight. Moving on, so our next piece that we're going to play is Relic by Eric Morales, and this kind of captures the awe and beauty of ancient European cathedrals, and it features a short violin solo with our violinist here, Eva Hofer. After Relic, we have the Ancient Wonders Suite, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about the concert etiquette. So this is a 4-movement suite, and the idea is that you hold your applause until the very end, so I'll be watching. So it's the rule is if my baton is still in the air, you kind of leave your hands. Once it goes down, you clap. So, just wanted to talk a little bit about that so that we save all the applause for after the Ancient Wonders Suite. After the Ancient Wonders Suite, we're going to invite our alumni up to play Iditarod, and I'll say a little bit more then. But let's get on with Relic. So hopefully you've enjoyed the performance so far. We have one more piece to play, but before I do that, I have a few things to announce. I want to give the alumni a little bit of recognition. They've been supporting the Honors Orchestra for years, and every year we get to invite them to come out and play 2 pieces for us. So all the alumni, can you give, or a stand, and can we all give them a thanks and applause for all the alumni? Yeah, and a big thanks to Corin Anderson for playing timpani for us on the Ancient Wonders Suites. Okay, and you can sit down. Next, what I have are a few 9th grade awards. So these awards are given for members who are in this group for 3 years or more, I guess, even though it's 7th through 9th grade. So the first award is going to go to Rylan McDonald because we didn't actually print out a proper one for him. He gets a blue or a purple colored sheet music certificate. We'll give him an actual one later. So this certificate is for successfully auditioning for all 3 years and for outstanding musical contributions to the White Bear Lake Orchestra program. So the next up would be Alex Knutson. Then we have Ava Elliott. And for somehow successfully auditioning for 7th, 8th, and 9th grade Honors Orchestra 5 times, and for extraordinary musical contributions to the White Bear Lake Orchestra program, we have Eva Hofer. And last but not least, I want to give a few thank yous. One, to our music boosters for their support. And on the pamphlet that you have out, there's a donation link if you want to send some money to us. 100% of donations go straight to the program. So even if you're not in the financial area to kind of donate, you all already are part of the music boosters by just attending this performance and supporting our musicians down here. So I want to give a thank you to everyone in this audience as well, and all the parents who are supporting their kids through their musical journey and being able to participate in this Honors Orchestra. The next, I want to give a thanks to all the teachers, both the White Bear Lake High School and the Central Middle School, as long as some of our few Mariner staff here, for allowing their time and commitment to kind of giving out their classrooms for us to rehearse in, as well as giving their time to give us sectionals and work with the musicians here. The next thank you I want to give to SCC and the tech staff this evening for helping broadcast and live streaming this performance so that not only all of you in the audience can listen, but anyone at home can also listen to this wonderful performance. For our final piece, it's a yearly tradition for the Honors Orchestra to play I Will Follow Him from the motion picture Sisters Act. So we are going to play our last performance of I Will Follow Him, and thank you and enjoy the rest of your night.